Leadership is more than just being able to cross the T's and dot the I's. It's about character, integrity, and work ethic. Steve Largent.
Oh, my name's Stanely Ndinguri, Director of Stan Interior Designers, current limited. It has been a long journey since we started. We started way back in 2010, and it has been a bumpy journey. It has not been easy, but we thank God that He has brought us this far. We had a very humble beginning because I started in employment in different companies which deals with furnitures, and then slowly by slowly I started on the roadside, something small on my own. That was on way back on 2005. It's when I started struggling with small business, really small, on the roadside, and slowly by slowly we nurtured the small business to where we are today. I had always had a vision, and my vision has always been to have my own business. And after I worked for different company is when I decided it's the right time in 2015 or 2005 to start something on my own. I didn't have much funds. I started from my savings. Then I sold one of my property that I've inherited just to boost what I had, and that's how we started. My education's background, it's O-level, and after I finished my O-level, I really wanted to continue with my educations, but because of my background, where I had come from, my parents could not afford to pay the fees or to continue or to pay the fees for my educations in university, so I had to drop at O-level. Yes, I did, because after I dropped after I dropped O-level, I went to Polytechnic, Mombasa Polytechnic, and that is where I trained I skilled on how to do furniture. No, I've always admired to do interiors work, and that is how I landed into furniture, because what we deal with most is interior, and now we have expanded to exterior. What inspires me is it's that I have a visions. And every time I walk in the morning, I want to make sure that I've done something different to keep us going and to motivate the people who work for us. Before Corona, we were many, and now the numbers have really reduced because of this pandemic. So before this Corona, we were about 80 people. Now we are left with about only 20 permanent employed people, and we also have a few cashews, like 30. There's quite a number of things that we look at, because as you can see, this is an interior industry. So the skills really matters. If someone is skilled with our line of business, so we check on the background, the education's background, and the skill, or rather what he did as in career wise. Yeah.
Kwa majina naitwa Cynthia Acheng. Nafanyanga kazi hapa kama weaver. Hii ndio kazi nafanya. Nimefanya kazi kwa muda ya 2 years. Vile unaniona hivi, hii frame inaitwa Frank chair. Tunashona vile unaona hivi vile tunaendelea. Watu wengi hapo wanafanya kazi, hapa ndio tunapata mahitaji yetu. Maisha yangu imechange. Kitu ya kwanza, mahali penye nilikuwa nimesoka kidogo aje. Ile nilikuwa tuna hustle ndio upate chakula, unaona unaenda unaoshia watu manguo ndio upate kitu yenye unaweza kula, saa zingine unalala njaa. But hapa natukanga kama najua wiki kiisha niko na pesa tanisaidia. Ile nyingine ikikuja already niko na mahitaji. Stan ni boss mzuri sana, sijawahi pata boss kama Stan. Ni mtu mwenye ako friendly, anatuelewa.
Naam, asante sana. Naitwa Christopher Wamalwa. Tuko katika kampuni kubwa ambayo ni ya Stanely Ndinguri, na hii kampuni, hii section ni ya ushonaji ya weaving kwa ufupi, na tunapokuwa hapa ndani tuko karibu more than 30, na tukiangalia hata katika hali ya jinsia kuna wamama, kuna wanaume ambao hususan sana wanapenda hii kazi. Na la muhimu sana, tunashukuru manager wetu ambaye ni Bwana Stanley kwa sababu ya kuturuhusu ili tukafanye kazi katika kampuni hii. Labda jambo ambalo ningependa kusema, amefanya mambo ya ajabu, maana katika kampuni hii tuko kabila karibu zote za nchi hii ya Kenya, na katika hali hiyo unaona ya kwamba hana ukabila, hana ubaguzi, anapenda kila mtu. Na hata ombi letu ni kwamba tunapoendelea, maana mimi kama mhubiri mara nyingi amenipa nafasi nikahubiri neno, nikahubirie wenzangu neno, ili ya kwamba tunapokaa hapa tukae kama watu ambao tuko na maadili. Kwa hivyo labda kwa ufupi nataka kusema ya kwamba tunampenda, na ombi letu ya kwamba hii kazi imetusaidia, na tunapoendelea katika hali hii tunaona kuna mambo mengi ambayo tunatazamia mbele tutaweza kuyapata. Kwa hivyo labda sina mengi ya kusema kwa muda huu. Ninashukuru tu Mungu kwa sababu ya kazi na nafasi ambayo manager wetu ametupatia, na letu ni kumwombea ya kwamba Mungu ampe maisha marefu na ampanue kabisa, ili ya kwamba hata wakati mwingine itakuwa ushuhuda, maana hatutaishi katika kazi hii milele. Kuna wengi ambao watakuja, na watakuja kama tumewatengenezea njia, pia wao watasikia sawa sawa. Asante sana, na Mungu awabariki.
We started with as low as before we actually sold the property that I've told you that I inherited from my family. We started with about 150,000. Yes, my first client I can remember, because as like any other new business, when you start a business, you don't actually even really look onto sales. You really look onto, because what I used to ask my worker, because I had only one person that I've employed, and I'll go out, look for businesses, for materials and what have you. But when I come back, I'll always ask, is there any customer who have asked or who are popping? And these persons will say, no, today I did not have any customers, and we stayed like that for quite some times, until I had the very first client who bought like actually 2 sets of sofa sets, and to us it was like a miracle. Yeah. The client, yes, we did, and the client was quite very happy because after that, she sent us. She was actually and she sent us another friend of her who came, bought one set, and that is how actually we started. So the customer, the first customer was very happy, and she really referred people to us, and we started building our clientele. The biggest fear that we had, it's whether we'll make it, or rather, or whether we'll make it in business, and because we were experienced, or because I was experienced when I was opening the business, I was already in employment, and I was confident that I knew what I was doing. But the biggest fear was whether I'm going to make it in business or whether I'll lose my 150,000. Yeah. So the biggest fear was to lose the capital that I had invested, I had saved. The biggest challenges that we have come across are at times we have challenges with employees, and I think that's what I would say, because in this field of interiors, you really want very skilled people who know what they want. The market is also very competent, and to get good people is not easy. So the challenges have been the employees. The way how we tackle that is to make sure, to ensure that we make very good product, and we meet our customers' criteria, because we mostly we deal with customer-made designs, and the customer-made have quite a number of challenges, because at times you deal with pictures, you deal with photos that you have been sent by customers, and our first step is to study the picture or whatever has been sent to us, to understand it together with the client, and then we start the productions. So the competition is that is how and that is the first step. The second step, it's whereby we look onto the market and make sure that we are up to date on the market, the prices, or rather what the market is offering in terms of prices, and we make sure that we are within the range, that we are not overcharging our customers, and also the quality of the work that we are doing to our customers.
Life is a journey, and we all have ups and downs, highs and lows, and celebrities are no exception.
Do you know I couldn't pay rent? Do you know there's a time I went 3 days without food? If you read my book, I ate Colgate for dinner.
On Coffee with Mbuvi, we get up close and personal.
Nilizaliwa hivyo. Yes, mimi sijawahi ona.
We have candid conversations that are inspiring.
Na acha nikwambie, mtu mmebarikiwa na mlikuwa nyote mko kwa line, mko kwa foleni. Huyu akibarikiwa sio ametoka, bado foleni nasonga. Wewe ni next.
Humorous.
This is going to be the craziest interview ever.
And life-changing.
Success is value system and the legacy you leave.
Coffee with Mbuvi, every Sunday at 8 p.m. only on TV 47.
Every muscle, every bone is our concern.
A lot of pressure with both your hands, you're going to collapse the infant's chest.
Any pain.
There you go. You can calm down.
Any discomfort. We have just the right doctor.
I'm a consultant breast surgeon.
I'm an emergency care specialist.
A chiropractor.
With just the right remedy.
Majority of patients will actually just require supportive treatment.
Join us on Body Garage every meals. Sweet and tasty or spicy and savory.
Yeah, those challenges are there. At times you find that maybe customer did not get satisfied 100%. But what we normally, or rather, how we normally handle that, we make sure that we sit down with the customers, listen to the customers, hear his or her grievances, and then we rectify, or rather we define where, or rather we address the issue that the customers have raised. Yes, we have been conned, and conmans are there. The story is we had one of the clients who posed to be one of the prominent people in the government. He came posed with bodyguards, and he really wanted quite a number of furnitures, and the total bill was coming to about 700,000. So we drew an order. It was on a Thursday. He says that no, he's gonna come tomorrow because he's looking for a house where he needs to furnish everything. So they came on Friday, and on that Friday, they came on Saturday. They came on Friday, they confirmed the order, and they says that they're going to come and make the payment on Saturday. When it came on that Saturday, they came with a check, which was worth 700,000. So we were excited because it was quite a big sales. They asked whether we do deliveries, and we said fine, we do deliveries. The furnitures were to be delivered in somewhere in around Embakasi. They were delivered in Embakasi. Our delivery team did that. But where the furnitures were delivered, it was an apartment which was coming up. And so we received the check. We couldn't bank the check because it was on Saturday. And on Monday morning, what we did, we made sure that we have presented the check first thing in the morning at the bank. When we present the check in the bank, these people, when we call these people, the phones were off and we could not find them. And that is the point we realized that maybe there's something that is not going, which was not okay. So we reported the matter to current police stations. When we reported the matter to current police stations, we were allocated a policeman who was to follow up with the case. So they went with the team which did the delivery to Embakasi. And when they arrived to where the furnitures were delivered, they found that the furnitures had already been transferred to somewhere else. Now we came up with measures whereby we drew company's policies, whereby we cannot deliver before the checks has cleared. And if you're paying with the check has to clear so that the delivery can be done. It's actually a process because it all depends with what you are making. Because if it's a piece of furniture that is being made with timber, we do stock. We have good stock of timber because we ensure that the timber has to be completely dry. And if it's the weaving furniture that you have seen, those furnitures you must import because the materials are imported. You must have stock. So we import a bulk and make sure that we have stock before we take an order. We have been relying with word of mouth, and we also have other platforms like Facebook, and we have Facebook, and we're also figuring out how we are going to have like website and YouTubes and Twitters. No, we have other side hustles, but this is our main line. We would want to be one of the dominant furniture dealers in the country, who will be proudly making or producing in the country, not in import, and also in East Africa. I enjoy listening to music, traveling, and also I would want to start to start playing golf when I have more time. My advice would be for those who have that dreams, I would encourage them to go for it. Don't waste time. You need to start as small as you are, or rather with the savings that you have, because what is very important is the vision and the ideas, and then you start, because you must take a step to start. Otherwise, if you become afraid of starting, then you never start. Oh, this is one of our new showroom that is coming up, and this is one of our product. It's called Curtain Design, and Curtain Design, it's made up of latten, and this latten is important.